Welcome to Costa Rica. Hello, amigos. In March of 2025, my family and I embarked on a journey of a lifetime to beautiful Costa Rica, and we saw the following three areas on our 10-day trip. First up was La Fortuna, where the Arenal Volcano is located. Next up on the list was Tamarindo, which is an adorable little beach town with lots of restaurant options. And last but not least was Jaco Beach, which has some excellent surfing and is quite commercialized with everything that you need. And my family of three, including my 6-year-old daughter, spent a total of 10 nights in Costa Rica. We flew into San José International Airport, and our first stop on the list was La Fortuna. This is roughly a 2.5-hour drive from San Jose. We rented a car, and that's what I would recommend if you were thinking about traveling to different parts of the country. We chose the Silencio del Campo resort for this part of our trip for a total of 3 nights. The resort is located directly under the Arenal Volcano, offering prominent views from nearly anywhere on the property. We selected this resort because of the standalone cabins and the tropical vibe. We also loved the pools and the hot springs that this resort offered. The hotel also has a cute little restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and there's a full bar towards the bottom of the property as well, where the hot springs are. The location of the hotel is great, only 5 minutes to downtown La Fortuna, which has lots of restaurant options. We did the Mistico Hanging Bridges Park tour, which I only recommend if you don't have a fear of heights. And after La Fortuna, we took the 4.5-hour drive to the northwest part of the country on the Pacific coast side. Tamarindo is located in the Guanacaste Province, and we spent 3 nights at the amazing Casa Catalina Guest House. If you're unfamiliar with guest houses, it's like a big home with a few separate rooms and apartments to offer guests their own privacy. This guest house also offered some amazing shared amenities like the rooftop deck, the infinity edge pool, the sun deck, and the grill area. Our hosts were Bob and Linda, and they own the property. They also live in the main part of the home. The location of this guest house is perfect. It's only a 5-minute drive to downtown Tamarindo. Downtown Tamarindo is overloaded with restaurants of all different varieties. The parking is not easy, so keep that in mind. But the beach is great, and the waves are awesome, especially if you're learning how to surf. They're not too big. I also love the beach because you can get a massage for about $50. And we loved our time in Tamarindo, and we highly recommend the Casa Catalina Guest House. And for the final stretch of our trip, we drove from Tamarindo to Jaco in Costa Rica's Punta Arenas province. This was another 4.5-hour journey through the Costa Rican countryside, and just before reaching Jaco, we made a pit stop at the famous Crocodile Bridge, and that was definitely worthwhile. In Jaco, we stayed at the Diamante del Sol condominiums, and the resort is perfectly located within walking distance of shops and restaurants, which are just steps behind the building and to the south of the building. The waves in Jaco are impressive, and so are the rip currents, so if you head into the ocean, be smart about it. Jaco has a lush and tropical climate and is home to a lot of wildlife. We hired a tour guide to help us interact with some local monkeys, and on the way back we grabbed a cup of coffee and enjoyed the view at the iconic Via Caletas Hotel. Of all the places that we visited in Costa Rica, Jaco was the busiest beach town, and it had a lot of infrastructure. There were tons of shops, plenty of dining options, and even little markets. It's easy to see why so many US expats end up calling Jaco Beach home. And that wraps up our trip to Costa Rica. Thank you for watching.